Introduction. The Shadows of Power. The Ndrangheta, Italy's most secretive and powerful criminal organization, casts a long shadow over the world of organized crime. Often overshadowed in the public eye by the more notorious Sicilian mafia, this group has quietly grown into a global powerhouse. At its heart is the Stefano family, a name that whispers through the corridors of power, both lawful and otherwise. This family, entwined deeply within the Ndrangheta's bloodlines, operates with chilling efficiency and discretion. Their influence stretches far beyond the sun-drenched landscapes of Calabria, reaching the cold financial arteries of Europe and beyond. The De Stefanos are not just a crime family. They are an empire, operating in the shadows, shaping economies and political landscapes without ever appearing in the spotlight. The eerie silence about their operations adds to their mystique and power. It's a tale of blood, loyalty, and shadowy dominance, a saga that continues to unfold with each passing year. This essay will delve into the heart of this darkness, exploring how the De Stefanos rose to power and how they maintain their grip on the underworld and the world at large. The birth of the beast. Origins of the Ndrangheta. The roots of the Ndrangheta stretch back to the mid-19th century in the impoverished regions of Calabria, Italy. Originally formed as a band of brigands, the group evolved into organized crime, driven by poverty and the harsh realities of southern Italian life. The very name Ndrangheta comes from the Greek word for courage or loyalty, a principle that has underpinned their operations since inception. Within this clandestine society, the De Stefano family emerged as one of the earliest and most influential factions. They began as modest landowners and cattle herders who used their societal connections and brute force to gain more power. Over generations, their influence seeped deeper into the criminal and civil fabric of Calabria and beyond. Their rise was marked not just by criminal acumen, but also by a deep understanding of local politics and social structures. This dual knowledge allowed them to manipulate both the underworld and the upper worlds of Italian society effectively. As they grew, so did their methods, becoming more sophisticated with each passing decade. The De Stefano dynasty, ascension in the underworld. By the 20th century, the De Stefano family had established themselves as one of the pillars of the Ndrangheta. Under the leadership of various family patriarchs, they expanded their criminal activities to include drug trafficking, money laundering, and extortion. Their strategic approach to crime, combined with ruthless enforcement, solidified their status within the criminal organization. The 1970s and 1980s were particularly pivotal for the De Stefanos. During this time, they forged alliances with Colombian drug cartels, expanding their influence into the lucrative drug trade. This period also saw the launch of a bloody feud with rival Ndrangheta families, which would come to be known as the First Ndrangheta War. The conflict solidified their reputation as both formidable allies and deadly enemies. Despite the violence, the De Stefano family understood the importance of maintaining a facade of respectability. They invested in legitimate businesses and even engaged in local philanthropy. This dual approach helped mask their criminal activities and allowed them to integrate into higher societal circles, laying the groundwork for future expansions. Strategic marriages, cementing power. Marriages within the Ndrangheta are not just familial unions but strategic alliances that serve to strengthen ties between powerful clans. The De Stefano family mastered this art, using marriages to both settle disputes and expand their influence. These alliances ensured loyalty and trust, crucial elements in a world where betrayal could mean death. One notable instance was the marriage between the De Stefano daughter and a son from the rival Condello family. This union was meant to end a violent feud that had cost both families significant resources and stability. Through this marriage, the De Stefanos not only secured peace, but also strengthened their network across the Ndrangheta clans. These matrimonial alliances often led to the merging of powerful criminal enterprises, expanding the family's reach in international drug trafficking and money laundering. The children of these unions grew up in a world where loyalty to the family and the Ndrangheta code was paramount, ensuring the continuation of the family's legacy and power. Section 5. The Art of Invisible Influence. The De Stefano family excels in the art of invisible influence, wielding power without drawing unnecessary attention. They infiltrate local and regional governments through both legitimate and illegitimate means, ensuring that any legal obstacles to their operations are conveniently smoothed over. This manipulation of political entities is a testament to their deep understanding of power dynamics. Their influence is not limited to the shady dealing of backroom politics. The De Stefanos have also penetrated the financial markets, using front companies to launder money and fund their operations. This economic infiltration allows them to maintain a facade of legitimacy while continuing their criminal endeavors beneath the surface. This strategy of blending criminal activities with legitimate business is what sets the De Stefano family apart. They're not merely criminals, they are entrepreneurs of the underworld, turning every opportunity to their advantage, whether it emerges in the shadows or in the full light of the business world. Section 6. Brutality in Business, the Dual Approach. The De Stefano family has maintained its grip on power through a calculated blend of brutality and business acumen. Their criminal operations are sophisticated, involving advanced logistical networks for drug trafficking and money laundering. Yet, when necessary, they revert to primal violence to assert their dominance and resolve disputes. This dual approach is evident in their handling of traitors and rivals. The family has a notorious history of violent retribution, which serves as a warning to those who might consider betraying their trust. This brutal reputation ensures a tight grip on their operations, with loyalty enforced not just by familial bonds but also by fear. Yet alongside their ruthless enforcement, the De Stefanos are savvy businessmen. They invest in legitimate businesses from real estate to hospitality, which not only cleanses their illicit earnings, but also provides stable legal income streams. This balance of fear and finance has allowed them to thrive where others have faltered. The influence of the De Stefano family extends far beyond the Italian borders. Their criminal network spans continents, involved in everything from cocaine trafficking in Latin America to money laundering in Eastern Europe. The globalization of their operations has made them a significant player on the world stage, influencing crime and law enforcement globally. In recent years, the family has moved into cybercrime, exploiting the digital age to further their criminal enterprises without the physical risks associated with traditional crime. This adaptation to the modern world signifies not only their resilience but also their forward-thinking approach. The global reach of the De Stefanos complicates efforts to combat their influence. With ties in numerous countries and a knack for blending into the legitimate business world, they present a formidable challenge to international law enforcement agencies. Their operations are not just a problem for Italy but for global security. Despite their strong exterior, the De Stefano family faces significant internal challenges. The Ndrangheta's structure, based on family ties and regional loyalties, is both a strength and a weakness. As younger generations rise to power, differing views and ambitions can lead to strife and even violent conflict within the family. The historical trials and arrests of key family members have also tested their resilience. High-profile legal cases, often resulting from betrayals within their own ranks, have led to significant incarcerations and financial losses. Each trial exposes more about the secretive workings of the family, challenging their ability to operate under the radar. These internal and external pressures necessitate constant adaptation and shrewd management. The De Stefanos have survived through a mix of strategic retreats and aggressive expansions, continually recalibrating their strategies to maintain their power and influence amidst a changing criminal and geopolitical landscape. As the world becomes increasingly interconnected and law enforcement techniques more sophisticated, the future of the De Stefano family remains uncertain. They face the dual challenge of adapting to a changing world while maintaining the loyalty and secrecy that has been their hallmark. The rise of digital platforms and increased global scrutiny could either be an opportunity or a harbinger of decline. The family's ability to innovate in the face of these challenges will be critical. They may need to delve deeper into the digital underworld or forge new alliances beyond traditional criminal enterprises. Whatever path they choose, the legacy of the De Stefano family will undoubtedly continue to evolve. The resilience and adaptability of the De Stefanos will determine their place in the future of organized crime. Will they remain shadows influencing global crime, or will the pressures of the modern world finally bring them into the light, potentially leading to their downfall? Only time will tell. The De Stefano family, with its deep roots in the Ndrangheta, represents a complex blend of tradition and modernity in the world of organized crime. As they navigate through internal conflicts and external pressures, their story is a testament to the enduring power and adaptability of criminal syndicates. The family's ability to operate in the shadows, influencing global affairs without attracting undue attention, exemplifies their formidable presence in the criminal world. This essay has explored their ascent, their current strategies, and the challenges they face moving forward. Understanding the dynamics of such families offers a glimpse into the workings of global organized crime and the challenges of combating it. As the De Stefano family continues to adapt and evolve, their saga remains a crucial narrative in the ongoing battle between law and disorder. In the sinister dance between crime and law, the De Stefano family moves stealthily, always one step ahead, their true power often just beyond reach, hidden within the shadows of their unseen empire.